At that, the Bodhisattva, the great being Maitreya, prostrated with his head at the feet of the Blessed One, and after circumambulating the Blessed One 3 times, disappeared on that very spot. At that, the Bodhisattva, the great being Sarvasura, arose from his seat, placed his upper robe over one shoulder, set his right knee on the ground, placed his palms together, and bowed down to the Blessed One. He said to the Blessed One, "Blessed One, what are the names of those kings? 500 in numbers." The Blessed One said, "Sarvasura, listen. There is the king called Nanda, the king called Upanda, the king called Upananda, the king called Jinashaha, the king called Brahmasena, the king called Brahma Kosha, the king called Sudashena, the king called Prayasena, the king called Nandasena, the king called Bimbi Sala, the king called Prasenajint, and the king called Varudaka. There are these, and the rest of kings 500 in number, and each of them has 100,000 million attendants, with the exception of Virudaka. Each and every one of them has set out for unsurpassed, perfect, and complete enlightenment. 30,000 million bodhisattvas are coming from the eastern direction, 50,000 million bodhisattvas are coming from southern direction, 60,000 million bodhisattvas are coming from the western direction, 80,000 million bodhisattvas are coming from the northern direction, 90,000 million bodhisattvas are coming from below, 100,000 million bodhisattvas are coming from above, and each and every one of them is abiding on the 10th ground. Then, in order to see the Blessed One, all those bodhisattvas proceeded to Rajagraha, to where the Blessed One was, and all those bodhisattvas, each and every one, had set out for unsurpassed, perfect, and complete enlightenment. Then the Bodhisattva said to the Blessed One, said to the Bodhisattva, the great being Sarvasura, go to the world system of the 10 directions and say to all the Bodhisattva, today, in the great city of Rajagraha, the Tathagata is teaching the Dhamma. Therefore, all your residents of the world system in the 10 directions, place your palm together and bow down in homage. Say this, and as soon as you have made it understood, come back immediately to listen to Dhamma. At that, the Bodhisattva, the great being Sarvasura, arose from his seat, prostrated with his head at the feet of the Blessed One, circumambulated the Blessed One 3 times, and then disappeared through supernatural powers. Then the Bodhisattva, the great being Sarvasura, went to the world system of the 10 directions, and instructed the Bodhisattva, today in the great city of Rajagraha, the Tathagata is teaching the Dhamma. Therefore, you should reply to that. Excellent. Now, on account of that, on this very day, you will receive benefit and attain great bliss.